guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Sorry, I am running super late today. I just ran here with a cup of coffee in my hand, which is a very bad idea. I just ran over here to get, I'm out of breath. I'm legitimately out of breath. I'm running super crazy late today, so I apologize for that. But I think we're good to go. I think we can get back with some RimWorld. I'll get my breath caught up in just a sec. But we're here. All right. Where were we? What were we doing? And what nonsense was going on today? Fitz, welcome. Pex joined a little bit ago. Right. I think we were kind of stabilizing, as I recall. Like, food was getting under control. The freezer's working. Everything seems to be going broadly okay right at the moment. We worked out a bedroom for Pex. Everyone's got their own room. I've got a prison/medical center. Oh, yeah, the church, right. We were working on the church a little bit. Okay, the church of whatever you feel kind of thing. Anything goes around here. You want to eat people? Go ahead and eat people. I don't care. Knock yourself out, kid. Got a bunch of wood coming in. Is it worth getting that animal? Oh, no, it's completely skeletonized. Skeletonized? It's skeleton. Okay, now what? Now what do we do? Let's get it moving a little bit faster here. Need warm clothes. Okay, well, we've got a tailor bench going. We've got some jackets that we're working on. Cat, welcome. Got some jackets coming along. A masterwork dresser. That's how we're opening up today. A masterwork dresser. Dances to a sheep. Welcome. I've been dragged away from watching Dave fail miserably at selling cups. Yeah, I didn't, took me a bit to kind of figure out the minigame there. The lower the price I sold them for, the easier the minigame. Boy, you try to sell somebody a bag of trash for 15 bucks, that minigame gets real challenging there. I gotta tell you, Dance of the Sheep, there's something in that game. There's something in there. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's so OTT that it works. Like, survival shopkeeping. It's a shop tycoon kind of game, but people are going to beat you up at any given moment. There's something in it. And I like I said at the end of the video, I put in an hour into that game, and I would happily sit down and do it again. Mocha Pokapaw, MPP in, as the kids say, the house. Welcome, MPP. Hurley, welcome. I bet MPP would be into Sailblazers. I bet that'd be a Mocha Pokapaw kind of game. I could see Mocha doing some Sailblazers there. RimWorld needs a roller coaster. Indeed it does, Vosseros. You know what? I'll just wait for Willow to pop in and say there's a mod for that. Because there's probably a mod for that. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right, I am running late as usual. I spent basically all day putting that Sailblazers thing together because I wanted to get that up and running very soon. I did have a lot of fun with that. That was like one of it. You know what? It kind of had a Cryofall thing where it was more fun than it had any right to be. It shouldn't be that fun, but it was, weirdly. Yeah, Hurley, it does look pretty fun. It is pretty fun. I would happily sit down. You know what? And I've already texted him, so don't worry. I've already got him on board with this. He's seen it too. We got to play this with Penge. It's got to be a Penge and Dave Sailblazers thing. It's got to be. I already hit him up. He's like, oh yeah, I think I got a key for that somewhere. But it's got to be a Dave and Penge thing with multiplayer. Can you imagine me and him running a shop together in a Fortnite universe? Because that's effectively what it is. I was digging it. I hope you guys dig it. I hope you guys had a good time watching it, or will have a good time watching it, or might have a good time eventually watching it. I'm going to put a light in here because it feels fair. Let's get a light in there. Okay, where am I at here? The bedrooms are coming together. I should probably start working out another bedroom because we're going to need one eventually, so I may as well get that cooking. Where are we at with stone blocks? I have a quantity. What is that? Oh, it's that seed, the little magic happy tree seed. Right. And welcome. Is it as fun as being a penguin? Well, the penguins didn't get to sell anyone to anything, or anything to anyone. So the penguins didn't have to fight and then negotiate the price of a souvenir cup. So actually, yeah, it was pretty cool. I could definitely play that with Penge or the Granite Accidents or something like that. I don't know if it's a Granite Accidents kind of game, but it could be. Monkey, what are you up to these days? You are cooking some meals. Great, good. We love having food around the place. I can imagine it, but I'm not sure if it'll go well. I could definitely see that being an MPP kind of thing. I mean, no, it wouldn't go well. It didn't go well with me, but I could definitely see you having some fun with that one. What about the like church thing? Like the, I don't know, the sacrificial altar. Yeah, there we go. A large altar. 200 steel. I'd rather not make it out of steel. I could make a small altar. Nah, go big or go home. That's what I say. So no, I'd rather we got the stone blocks together for that one. Research. What are we? I'm just making I'm making a beeline for geothermal, as I always do. No surprise there. I'm having pizza problems. Oh dear. Well, that's a terrible thing to have a problem with. You shouldn't have problems with pizza. Pizza should be easy. Pizza should just be, hey, here's a pizza. Now I will eat it. Problem solved. I see. Problem solved. Go a little bit faster there, Monkey. I think we're getting into nap time here at RimWorld. Pex, how are you enjoying your new room? I know the floors are largely... Oh, we've got a Minotaur. Largely unfinished. Are you a nudist Minotaur? Do you have any clothing on? Nope, we have our official first nudist Minotaur. Only wearing a veil, and I assume underneath it a smile. Yep, our first official nudist Minotaur. Naked Minotaur is here. This is not a test. This is not a drill. Naked Minotaur here, wearing only a veil, and underneath it, a smile. A punky rooster. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you post it today? I did post it today, MPP. I did post it today. It just went up. I spent all day working on it, actually. I recorded it this morning and then edited it and then re-edited it and then decided I didn't like the opening, so I had to cut it all up and redo it again. Long story short, yeah, I spent about 5 hours making sure that was posted today. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. Nudist Minotaur is making himself at home and having some pemmican at the... Okay, somebody wash the table, please, and the chair, especially the chair. Somebody go wash the chair, please. I don't think we really need this ritual spot over here because we've got the other one over in the church, so I don't think we need that one there. J-Mo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Spike Little Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Delivery guy missed picking up a whole pizza, and I had to wait hours for my replacement. Well, how many pizzas did you order? Missed you the last 2 weeks. Work. Well, I'm just glad you're here now. I am just happy you are here now. The nudist Minotaur is out of here. Probably because we said we have to wash the chair after he sat in it. Off you go. Have fun being naked and a Minotaur at the same time. Enjoy that. What is this? The deserter. What do you do for a living again? Oh, yeah, you're the anti-royalty thing. No, we won't be doing that. No, we won't be doing that at all. Not even a little bit. Sack the delivery guy. Well, don't take the guy's livelihood away from him. I mean, he just sucks. You're so good at being a YouTuber. No, I'm not. If I were good at being a YouTuber, we'd already be doing the 10K live stream with Mrs. Dave. No, MPP, I'm terrible at being a YouTuber. I just sort of plug along and hope for the best, but thank you. Once I edit something, that's it. What you get, take it or leave it. Honestly, MPP, that is largely the way that I do it, because after all this time, I've learned to set up a lot of my edits while I'm recording it. So I just like, okay, this is going to be an edit point right here. So editing it, I can just kind of, really all I'm honestly doing is going through and cutting out all the dead air. That's pretty much it. And any mistakes that I made. And there were a number of them in Sailblazers because it was new. I hadn't played it before, so there's a lot of fumbling around. Even more than actually made it onto the video, if you can believe it. So there's a lot of fumbling around on the video. And then... You know, I have edited out even more than that. You've been waiting for a nude Minotaur the whole game. I have, and he came, and he sat on my chair. What he did, he didn't offer to join. I want a nude. Let me be clear, M. I want a nude Minotaur who lives here. Sorry, Willow, not M. I want a nude Minotaur who lives here, who will join our colony. I encourage that sort of thing. But if you're just going to come by, have a snack at our table, and leave, well, honestly, Willow, that's kind of rude of them. They didn't even say hi. They didn't even chat to us or anything. They came in, sat, ate some pemmican, and left. I think the rudeness is solely on them. What are you up to, Pex? What are you doing? You're refueling the generator. Oh, that's a very good thing to do. Yeah, you should totally do that. Some more steel down here we could start getting into. Wouldn't mind having that. Go ahead and get that out of there. Thank you. Need batteries. No, I don't, game. I really, really don't. I know you think I do the second I put up a power source, but I really don't need them. Oh, you're hunting something. Good. What else is out there that we could exterminate? Turkey. Turkey murder right there. A lot of owl bears on the map. More owl bears than I'm traditionally comfortable with. It was very rude of him to leave. See, Spike Little Girl gets it. Spike Little Girl gets it. The rudeness was on him. He came in, opened just trespassed, sat at our table. Okay, put it this way, Willow. How would you feel if a nude Minotaur just walked into your house, sat at your table on your nice chair, I assume all your chairs are nice, and then ate some pemmican and then got up and left? That's the height of rudeness. Why did you finally give in and use mods? It's not giving in. I'm not anti-mod. I want to be very clear about that. I'm not anti-mod. But I do recognize, for me, it's a very slippery slope. So all of a sudden, I'm not playing RimWorld anymore because I've got 200 mods in there. So I know the way I work, and I know the way my machine works, and eventually I would make RimWorld not RimWorld. I do definitely enjoy using the creativity of the base game to express myself. That's part of what I do. But this run, I'm like, well, what could we really do? And I had been messing around with some mods on my own time, just some fun things that I put into this one as well. We've done RimWorld a couple of times, just straight vanilla RimWorld. I'll throw some mods into it just to spice it up a little bit. Can you imagine a nude anything walking into your house, sitting down for a meal, and then leaving? I'd prefer not to, because the only other people in this house right now are some burly contractors. So no, I would really prefer... Is it lunchtime for them? No, probably they've already done lunch. So I'd really prefer that none of them, there's 3 of them. I would prefer to see none of them walk into my house naked and eat lunch at all. And Mrs. Dave comes home, that's a whole different story. But right now, I've just got burly contractors around here. 4 animals in my house all the time. They use the furniture all the time. Fireman, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. What should I be doing? Apart from making stone blocks so I can make a new bedroom. That'd be about the smartest thing I can do right now. I've probably got enough to get it started. Oh, but I was going to save that marble for the church altar thing. We can wait on that. It's probably more important to have a bedroom. Knowing me, I'll get colonists long before I have any sort of religious institution. So let's go structure. What did I have a lot of? I had marble, right? Yep, marble. Okay, I'm just going to outline another bedroom real quick. It's not going to be anything spectacular. Go like to there. It's definitely not going to be anything spectacular. Bring it to there, and then put in a wooden door, and then mine this bit out so we can actually get back and forth here. So get rid of that, and get rid of that. Thank you very much. When you have time. Damn those burly contractors. Well, they're doing spectacular work over there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just finished the latest indoor lands. Probably going to end up picking up the game. It is fun. And I think anyone who understands any aspect of engineering, the make your own ride thing is spectacular. I just can't even with that. I looked at that and like, no. Motors, hinges, I don't know. I have no idea. But for the right person, that's going to be so much fun. To just be able to completely 100% design your own ride. Hang on, there's not nearly enough coffee living inside of me. 1 second, please. Much better. There we go. Even my coffee was rushed. I didn't have time to let the thing finish. I just sort of dumped what was in the pot and ran. So the coffee is not so good today, in case anyone wants to know. Where's my power these days? I'm going to need to bring power over there. Power. Yeah, bring that down here and then over here, because I'll probably need it in this sort of direction at some point anyway. Looks like a good game. Looking at that ride building makes my brain melt. Yeah, same here. I will not be building any sort of ride that doesn't kill any person. I don't even understand the base mechanics of it. Motors and hinges, and then I just stop. Like, I don't know what should attach to what. Motors make things do things. That's about all I can grasp right now. Mr. Mocha always does this thing where he'll be at the gym or gardening, and he'll say, imagine if we all had to do this naked. Okay, that might be more information about Mr. Mocha than I actually cared to know, but thanks for that image. Now I've got like a burly lumberjack guy just randomly getting naked. Yeah, no, I totally didn't need to know that, MPP. No, just 100% did not need to know that he's constantly fantasizing about being naked. Just all the time. He's just always thinking about this. Grocery store, I don't know, Starbucks, just ripping his clothes off. You know what? My mind's gone. Jayhawk, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is Pex a fitting or ironic name? I kind of forget. Pex, what are you good at? It's neither, really. He's not really good at anything combat related. Good at mining. I suppose that's kind of strength related, right? He's our best miner, and he's got a bit of a taste for it, too. He likes doing it. Some people think pumpkin spice is the coffee of fall. I don't want pumpkin anything. I do not like pumpkin flavoring in any way, shape, or form. I am anti-pumpkin. I would prefer there were no pumpkin in my life. Mrs. Dave likes it, but not so much me, which just means more pumpkin flavoring for her. But no, I'm not with pumpkin. There's just nothing appealing about that flavor to me, even a tiny little bit. Monkey, you are making more food. Good. Where are we up to with that? All right, 24 meals prepared and plenty of extra food in here. Feeling a lot more comfortable about the food situation. And somebody go take out that dough. Oh, I see another turkey has popped up. Let's make sure that pops right back down. Steel is good. This bedroom is almost finished. Oh, the weather controller thing is over. Oh, good. Excellent. Great. Well, that was easy. I love those weather changing ones because they're so easy to do. I don't even really remember what I got for that, but it was something pretty good. No, chop wood, please. There we go. A little bit of wood down here, a little bit of wood down there. Everybody's all into chopping wood. It always makes me laugh so hard. I think he knows he does it so it makes his wife laugh. Oh, that's fair. There's a lot of things that I say that I know is going to make Mrs. Dave laugh, and I say them like that. It's generally not, hey, let's take off our clothes in Starbucks. Actually, she'd probably be okay with that if I said that. Yeah, she'd be into it. I'm going to go ahead with a loose, she'd be into that. I guess say 45 to 57% chance she'd be okay with that. I'll test drive it tonight. I'll make sure we go near Starbucks and just say, hey, what if we just walked into Starbucks and took our clothes off? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, she'd be, sure, let's do that. That would be her reaction. Yep. Strong no on pumpkin. Rob, you got the right idea. There's nothing good about pumpkin. There really isn't. It doesn't look good. Doesn't taste good. Pumpkin is just nature's reject as far as I can see. Like, we made pumpkin and said, that was a terrible idea. Let's not do that again. I'm going to put all the accoutrements in here just so when I do get someone, I have somewhere to put them, frankly. I may as well get power going right now. Ooh, I should start planning now for vents. Because I never do that, and then it's the middle of winter and everybody's freezing. It's like, why is there no heat in here? It's because, oh yeah, I don't have any vents connecting any of these rooms. Let's get all of that in there, shall we? That's much, much better. I think, definitely in this run, I'm doing it on my own private run too, I am going to create a barracks early. Because you know we're going to get that accept the refugees quest. Wait, what's going on down here? What just happened here? Oh, this thing ate a squirrel. All right, I was going to clean up the rest, but no, it's eating the entire squirrel. Guys, we got some cloth over here that's kind of going bad. Could we maybe go get the cloth? I feel like going to get the cloth? How about the cloth came inside, not outside? I, on the other hand, like pumpkin even without the spice. I like it with the pumpkin spice, too. I love pumpkin, but pumpkin spice is... Nah, I'm just no pumpkin. Just no pumpkin. I would like no pumpkin. Roasted pumpkin seeds are good, kind of like sunflower seeds. Well, then I'm going to go get sunflower seeds. I can circumvent the pumpkin seed issue by just getting flowers or sunflower seeds in the first place. Dan, how's the geothermal coming? A little slow, isn't it, Dan? What is your science-y rating? You're not too shabby. You're vaguely competent. Doing okay with that. And the bedroom is not even a little bit going together. Super. But we did just do all the vents. That's cool. All but one of them anyway. Where are we at? It is fall. I'll probably start to put in some heaters fairly soon. Because they're going to get fussy. It's 72 out now. Inside 76. They're going to be fine with that. In fact, they might even complain about the heat. But they don't need heat right now. There we go. Okay, much better. I don't think I've had pumpkin before. I always use butternut squash. It is basically the same thing, and I don't like butternut squash either. Now, I like zucchini, which is weird. I actually love zucchini. Zucchini is one of my favorite vegetables, and I believe that's of the squash family, but I don't like any other squash. Don't know why. Can't tell you. Just the way I am. Dan, Monkey, and Pex. Everybody's going to bed. All right, well, we've all almost got this bedroom done anyway. I don't really like cinnamon that much. It kind of makes me nauseous. In the right quantity, or proportion, rather, it's good. I agree that too much is not a good thing. Maybe the 2 Starbucks we have in the whole country has some pumpkin spice. You really only have 2 Starbucks in South Africa. 2. Are they on opposite ends of the country? Because that'd be kind of fun. People in the middle just, no. It's like 200 miles to Starbucks. We can't spit without hitting a Starbucks where we are. And I'm almost serious about that. I could, boy, if I got if I was having a great day, I could throw a rock at our nearest Starbucks. Maybe not quite, but I could definitely get near the closest Starbucks. And I can tell you where there are 10 other Starbuckses within, maybe a 6-mile radius? A 6-mile hemisphere, anyway. Because a 6-mile radius, most of it would be the ocean. But, in the other direction where the land lives, I could totally tell you where at least 10 Starbucks are that you could drive to in 20 minutes or less. And I mean a lot less than that. Difficulty with zucchinis, you get 2 to 4 plants and you get way too many zucchini. You do get a lot of bang for your buck with zucchini. That is true. I have grown zucchini in my time. You get a lot of bang for your buck. You sure get a lot of zucchini. And there's only so much zucchini a man can eat. And I love zucchini. I will happily eat it. This is also now my ongoing record for the number of times I've said zucchini in an hour. Starbucks sprang up in a marsh along my whole commute. I like sprang up, like it just happened organically. Like, oh, look, a Starbucks is sprouting. That's delightful. Because they seem to do that. They really seem to do that. They're just there. We had a big controversy when the Starbucks wanted to come into our town because we have a very quaint historic look that we perpetuate. Not me personally. I don't care squat about it. But many, many people in our town do. It's a very historic town with a lot of big history. A lot of cool things about the American Revolution and all that happened in or around our area. So we try to keep the place looking as historically quaint as possible. And Starbucks wasn't cutting it because, it's Starbucks. It looks like a Starbucks. So when they wanted to come into town, they had to go through this whole rigmarole about how their building was going to be designed so it would fit in and, frankly, not look like a Starbucks. Like, you can have a Starbucks here, Chief, but you can't have it look like a Starbucks. It just has to sort of blend in with everyone. And they did finally do it. I think my dislike of cinnamon is from too much rum chata. When I was too young to be drinking rum chata. You put a lot to unpack in that sentence. Underage drinking. I have no idea what a rum chata is. I assume it involves rum in some way. A war merchant is coming by. Okay. We don't really have a lot to sell. But I can take a peek and see if there's anything. Moon, you're social 3. Monkey can't talk to anyone. Dan, you're pretty good at chit-chat. Why don't you go trade with Biko? Wait, we're in a Peter Gabriel album all of a sudden. Go chat with this guy here. Hang on. You chat with him and I'll have some coffee and then figure out what happens when we're done. There we go. Dan, you going to do that? Oh, yeah, there you are, Dan. Hi, Dan. Dan, come up and see if the war merchant has war stuff. I bet they do. And they're minotaurs, too. I won't bother to check if they're clothed. I can see if they're clothed. Ah, they have a polar bear. We could get all Many a True Nerd on this and spend all of our money on a polar bear on day one. Oh, that was so good. So good. You can't write that kind of stuff. We can get rid of our bunk clothing. We'll keep the pants, because pants, first of all. And also, if we get the refugees, they're going to be badly clothed. Pigskin hood. Don't know when we made that, but we've got it. No, I don't really have anything to sell them. Do they have anything I want? I mean, I wouldn't say no to a nice silver breach axe, but I don't know that I really need it. I'm pretty good on medicine. I'm going to pass on the polar bears right now. I think we're just going to take the money and run, although they're not going to give us a lot of money. No, thank you for stopping by, but that's it. I'm just going to get 32 silver out of you and call it a day. Been to towns where all the buildings have to adopt a fake half-timbered look, one exception with the car dealership because they're great wealth and power. Drink Starbucks, but I don't love it. I don't do fancy drinks, so I find their regular coffee less than average. There's actually a place across the street from us that has better coffee, in my humble opinion, than Starbucks, so we do prefer to go there. It's equally as inflated price, but the coffee is super good. You can't deny it. I mean, it's like my special treat coffee. I almost never have it, but when I do, oh my God, it's so creamy. It's lovely. I love rum, but milky rum sounds like a terrible thing. Yeah, that does sound like a terrible thing. A milky cinnamon rum. Ew. Ew, they'll pay you 49. Oh, I missed that magic happy tree seed. I might plant the magic happy tree. You never know. It could happen. It probably won't, but it could happen. So yeah, fake half-timbered look. We have to enforce historic quaintness. So there's a line. It's not a visible line. We don't paint it on the street or anything, but we have the historic area, as many towns do. Many towns have a historic area. And then the non-historic area. Non-historic area, you can basically do whatever the heck you want, which is the only reason I got to build my house. Because they would never let that fly. It is way too modern for the historic district. I happen to live, Mrs. Dave and I are, I believe, 2 streets away from the historic line, really, where beyond that, you have to get everything approved. Now, back in my bachelor days, I had an apartment across the street from a guy who had been fighting 5 years with the Historic Commission so he could change his windows because he was having catastrophic energy loss, which is so much money lost every year. They would not let him change his windows to an energy efficient window because they didn't look right. He had to keep his janky old windows that let all the cold air in. It was most frustrating to him. He never won either. He just gave up at one point. Our look is called requires maintenance. That's what ours is called too, except we're aiming for that, M. Yeah, we're aiming for requires maintenance. We encourage buildings to look like they might fall down. And then if you do want to fix them so they don't fall down, you've got a 5-year war ahead of you. Now, we are 2 streets away from that nonsense. How's the bedroom went just fine. Great. Well, let's put some flooring down in there. Let's mix it up a little bit. What have I got? Anything of? Actually got a fair bit of sandstone. Why don't we do sandstone tiles over there? Where are floors these days? There we go. Sandstone tile. There we go. Sandstone tile. Our historic area is called Old Town. Yeah, that's what ours is too, and it's probably what most are. Russell, welcome. My house was built in 1923. It's a Sears house. I used to have an old Sears catalog where the old ones where you could buy an entire house in kit form and then put it together yourself. The house that used to stand on this property, which was my grandmother's house, was very, very historic looking, and it had a historic value to it, and that it was in an area that had historic value, the area that we were in. And then when we tore it down, we realized it was just basically built out of bits of other people's house. So it was like they demoed houses and then took the scrap bits and made this house out of it. So it looked really old and historic, but it was an absolute piece of garbage. Totally not worth saving. That's what the architect said. He's like, no, don't even try and save this. You'd sink more money into trying to get this thing up and running than you would into just tearing it down and building a new one. So that's what we did, Mrs. Dave and I. We built a brand new house. Never fly in Old Town. No, way too modern. I tell you what, you can't miss our house. You can see it from a mile off because it does not blend in. Much like me, really. I've designed my house basically after myself, which is, yeah, that's going to stick out like a sore thumb, isn't it? I always wanted to see a Sears house. They're really well built for what they were. I bet they were. I mean, they want repeat customers. You probably want people to say, hey, I bought a Sears house and it's awesome. You should get one too. Coffee, hang on. There we go. Much better. Okay, what's my next move then? Pax, what are you up to right now? You're hauling steel. Could you take a break from that and get this marble out of here? I just want to make sure we've got a path to go from A to B. It's a little fussy that I've kind of built that into the corner there. Gots go short but sweet. Kat, thank you so much. Thank you for coming by. I hope we'll see you again very, very soon. And get that bit of marble out if you could, please, Pax. Thank you. Warm clothes, right? I've only got 4 people. I can't do anything with 4 people. All right, monkey's on crafting duty. And then you're going to go to tailoring after that. But I think I've got this set up to do forever, right? No, there is a limit to that. Okay, good. Fine, do that. Just keep doing that until you're done with that. Our house was built in the 60s for soldiers coming home from war, so they all look the same. Some people still keep that 60s vibe, too. Like opening a neighborhood in Fallout 4. We've got a lot of those, too. I think, probably every town in America does. And we have a specific... in sort of the 5, 6, 7 towns around us, there's a specific builder who did all of those for returning war vets after World War II. And they're the absolute, you could sneeze and this house will come down, pieces of garbage house you have ever seen. And this is someone who spent some time in the contracting world and was in and out of those houses. They are absolute garbage. And there's probably thousands of them. Thousands. There are whole neighborhoods of them. Just flat rubber stamped neighborhoods. Same builder built them all. They're all trash. And then, contractors have to go in 50 years later and go, yeah, that's going to cost you some money to fix. That ain't going to be cheap. I believe my house was a Sears house or one from around that era. In the UK, apparently, you sometimes get houses that have absorbed a medieval wall. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we don't have anything that old. We have nothing that old. I did work in one of the oldest houses in the country. Legitimately, like one of the very, very oldest houses. I'm talking like Pilgrim's Landing kind of thing. And somebody built a house. I believe it was 16 something. I can't remember what, 16 something the age of the house. And it still had the original nails in it. I'll tell you what, you're a puritanical pilgrim. You may be a jerk, but you can make a nail. These things are like 400 years later. These nails are still there. And they look good. I mean, the house is standing. It's really funny because the ceilings are so short. Because, 400 years ago, people were smaller. Not significantly, but they were much tinier. So you're kind of ducking as you're going through the house. You will absolutely slam your head on a door frame because all of the ceilings are very, very low in that house. Yeah, it was 16 something. I don't remember. It was one of the oldest houses in America. Very, very cool to work in. Really nice guy, too. Really super, super nice guy. Switching back and have screen extended to the left. It's weird typing out and listening to what's my right. Our neighborhood's put up in the 50s. You can tell there's about 6 floor plans to choose from. Yeah, that's the way it was post-World War II. Anything post-World War II. Really up until almost the 70s, actually. We were still very much... I mean, we still rubber stamp neighborhoods now, except we call them McMansions. Instead of being cheap houses, now they're like $1 million properties, but they all look exactly the same. It bugs me. Nobody builds houses with any character anymore. Dan, you're bringing in some cloth. Oh, good job, Dan. Well done. Did you finish making a jacket? Or are you still working on the same jacket? You're still working on the same jacket. Okay, we're going to need those jackets coming up soon, Chief. All right, we need some warm clothing. There's a little pop-up down here. You may have noticed that, Dan. What is this? Oh, Flump Ink. Yeah, I don't know why I have Flump Ink, but I'm sure I can use it for something. My grandparents initially bought a house in a neighboring town, had it brought to their place in a couple of semi-trailers. That had bits on for decades now. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere, especially as seeing as there's 3 burly contractors who are working on the other side of the house. So we've just, we put some money into this house now. We'd prefer not to go anywhere. I know the house is very, very new, but there were a lot of things we weren't satisfied with the initial construction because we did it on a micro-thin budget. So there's a lot of stuff that just never made the cut. Hang on, coffee. I tell you what, one side of our house looks spectacular. Unfortunately, it's not the side that we're living in. Oops. My brother-in-law is 6'7". Dang. Oh, had to duck down in our basement. Most of the basements in our town are dirt and tiny. And I knocked myself out working once. I was going for the staircase. I didn't see a pipe that was right above my head. And it was, we were all crouched down anyway. Dang, just boom, cracked myself right on the skull. And saw stars like they do in the cartoons. It was kind of cool. That actually happened. It's like little stars going around my head. I would love to bring imagination back to houses. Live in a spaceship or a castle or a mermaid lagoon. I'll do mermaid lagoon. Mrs. Dave would totally dig that. I mean, I'm assuming she would be the mermaid, because if I were, I don't know if she'd dig that much. Townhouse I lived in had to be the same color as the other townhouses. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That sort of planned community development thing, that's a hard pass for me. Anytime you tell me that I've got to get somebody else's permission to paint my house or put up this mailbox versus that one, no, that's a hard pass. I'm not even with that. We have enough trouble with neighbors who just don't like our house. Well, one neighbor. Actually, most of the neighbors love our house because it is very cool. But we do have one neighbor who just doesn't like it and has caused trouble off and on for years with that. In fact, we're kind of waiting for her to die so that we can do like other work, because if we try to do other work that she can see that isn't on the inside, she's only going to put up a stink about it to the town and try and stop us from doing it. Not because she doesn't want it done, it's just she doesn't like us or our house, so she just deliberately is a speed bump in our life. So we're actively waiting for her to die. Yeah, she's pretty old, and nobody likes her. So, it's not like she's got a lot of extended family who would take care of her or even care if she died. We're actively waiting for her to perish so that we can do some other stuff around the house. Trying to convince Mr. Willow to move into our RV and travel to the U.S. whenever we retire. Not picking up what I'm putting down, though. That, Mrs. Dave and I have talked about that. Mrs. Dave and I have kind of bounced that idea around. Maybe not as a full-time retirement, but for every summer, just take off. And then, because we would want a home base to come back to. I don't think we want to live in an RV and die in an RV. I think we would want a home. But we've certainly talked about just hey, what if we just left for 5 months and just traveled around in an RV or something along those lines? And she's down with it. She's down with it. I've always wanted, ever since I read Neil Gaiman's American Gods, I've always wanted to do a road trip of roadside attractions. And if you haven't read Neil Gaiman's American Gods, you should just go read Neil Gaiman's American Gods. It's a fantastic book. But roadside attractions have a particular place there. What did I tell you? Refugee quest. What did I tell you? I should have started building the barracks. Okay, Donkey's here. So we're going to have Donkey and Monkey, which is fun. Welcome nudist Minotaurs for 10 days. Okay, I don't have half the things I need to make these people happy. So they're probably going to get all shooty with us. But I'm going to give it a shot because I'll get free labor. Okay, slam it into pause mode there. Only tattered apparel ×2. That's pretty cool. Do they all have turbans on? That's fun. Y'all look like a bunch of Sikhs just showed up. Coyote, you appear to be naked. We're cool with that, by the way. No, you definitely technically have pants on. You've got a feather dust joint. Yeah, there's new narcotics with some of the mods that I put in. Yeah, mostly it's your hats. I can work with the rest of your clothing, but I got to put something on like mega tailoring. So that is your number one thing apart from cooking. Cooking is good. We like cooking. Let's just get more pants, more everything. Do like 4 pairs of pants, 4 shirts, and I'm going to need some hats. Make 2 bowler hats and 2 cowboy hats. And sure, a hood. And throw in another jacket. And everybody likes capes, so do capes. Nobody doesn't like capes. Speaking of food, let's start slaughtering some things. Turtle, raccoon, sure, absolutely. Kill them all. Not the boom rats, though. Those get really, really fussy when you shoot them. We can harvest them without diplomatic consequences. I know. Now, I have this room. Hang on. I can actually put these people to bed. Hang on. I forgot I have the medical station. So they can all sleep there for right now, and I'll queue up making that place look nicer, because I do that anyway. I do like my prisons to look nice, because it makes the prisoners happier. So put in wooden floors, and then put in... I can actually do this with the refugees. I can't get the clothing thing done immediately, but we can work on that pretty soon. Put that down there. Give them a nice flower pot. I don't know, maybe they like flowers. And then start shuffling some beds around. So, Pex, why are you at the back of the line here? You need to go to the front of the line. Okay, Donkey, this can be your bed. And then, oh, good, I totally spaced. Of course I can put them here. This can be a barracks. And that, and come here. That. This will help to keep them happy. But we got to get clothing going on. That's their number one fussy thing. Okay, now what? Spud, welcome. All our towns and cities have historic centers. I know. The whole thing is historic. You guys have houses older than our whole country. Okay, work. Focus here. A little bit anyway. Get B number 1 on all the things you need to be number 1 on. I see we brought in a couple of good doctors. Boy, it'd be great if these people joined. Go ahead, get that number 1, all number 1, all number 1. Okay. What are you people vaguely good at? You are good at wardening, handling. I don't really care that much about that. You're good at hunting. That's unfortunate because you're not going to have a weapon. No. You're not going to be armed. Not if I have anything to say about it. Actually, apart from that, you're broadly terrible, aren't you? Okay, you know what? You can be Captain Cleaner. Okay, clean things. You can be 1 on cleaning, 2 on hauling. Ram, what are you up to these days? You also would love to hunt. You're good at handling, and you basically suck at everything else. How about you are 1 on cleaning. You can be 2 on cleaning, but 1 on hauling. Okay, that's kind of coming together. Now, everybody in my colonies does all the 4 basics here. Building stuff, growing stuff, mining stuff, and destroying nature. Now, you are also terrible, but you have a crafting skill. So you're going to be into crafting here. All right, so do that and that. Got to put this all together. Remember to lick the stream. Tastes like cold pizza. Oh, dear. That's no good. Did I like my own stream? I did like my own stream. Oh, good for me. Self-esteem. White, you're good at art. Yeah, we're not really doing art right now. I mean, we might. You're right. We might get into that while you're here. The thing is, after you leave, then I have to deconstruct your statue if it's only half finished. I guess you could be 2 on wardening and 2 on art. We're not doing either of those right now, but, you know, knock yourself out, kid. Okay. This has happened. Let's put all of that back together. Now, tattered apparel whom? Just you 2. So donkey and ram, I like the names there. What's your problem? Your problem is your hat. First of all, ditch your knife and your hat. Sorry, I'm taking all of your clothing off. You need better pants. I can probably work with that. Wear those, and that'll take care of your tattered apparel thing. And then I'll figure out something else for everything else. There we go. And who else had the tattered clothing issue? Ram. Donkey and Ram both have tattered clothing. What's your, come here, Ram. You, first of all, drop the knife and drop your hat. And you need a jacket and pants. And probably a shirt. You'd probably welcome that. That's Donkey's pants. Don't wear Donkey's pants. Not at the same time, anyway. No, we need hardcore tailoring going on here. How about these pants? Yeah, wear these pants instead. And then I'll work on some other stuff for you. Well, we're also going to need some more cloth and leather and that kind of thing. Anyone we can easily slaughter. Oh, wait, what's the problem here? Oh, we're trying to convert people. Yeah, we often do that. Yeah, that's kind of a thing we do. YouTube needs a lick button. Oh, don't encourage it. It'll probably put one in there. But then it'll take away the dislike button for no readily explicable reason. It makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't understand their rationale with that. Coyote, what have you chosen to do today? You're cutting stone blocks. Ram, you're hauling. Good. Donkey, you're cleaning. Great. This is working out great. And White's making a parka. Everybody's doing something valuable. Good job, team. Good job, team. I don't think many creators enjoy people licking their content. It gets late night. Yeah, I think Mrs. Dave might have something to say about that. I don't know. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But I'm going to assume that she would be largely uncomfortable with that sort of action. Are we ever going to get this mined out, guys? Remember we were going to mine this piece of marble? And then we sort of haven't? We ever going to get that done? I should bump up the number of meals that we're making, probably. And actually, while we're here, why don't we put in a few fine meals? Not many, but just a few. Do it until you have 10, and then pause when satisfied. We've got food. Food exists. Food is happening. Have you tried playing 9 Noir Lives? Licking is part of the game. Oh, dear. My colony is still the Neolithic stage. No holographic dinosaurs. That's probably for the best. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. If we got all these people, I should be focusing on big jobs that need to be done. Because I can get big jobs done. I could go right into this mountain. Or right into this mountain. Speaking of which, let's make sure mining is happening, since I've got a dedicated hauler. So let's get mining, all of that, and that. I saw some more. Yeah, there we go. There's a good chunk of it right there. What are you guys doing? You are getting some stuff. All right, you're growing things. That's cool. Doesn't Mrs. Dave know we lick your streams every Friday and Saturday? Yeah, but she knows you guys. She's fine with you guys doing it. No major problems with that. Mine that out, please. How are the stone blocks coming? 104 on marble. Okay. I think I'm going to start to go in the direction of making this sort of more of an indoor base. Oh, something just blew up or landed. Oh, chunks of a spacecraft. Yeah, we like those. Go get all of these. Deconstruct those. And you know what? Harvest... No. Harvest this while you're here. What just happened? Rare thrombos. I don't care. We're not going to bother them. They're not going to bother us. Everybody's fine. Everybody's 100% fine. So back to the old maybe living in the mountain thing as I do. That can go. I think let's get a marble wall going here. Here? How's this going to go? Yes. Pex, what are you up to right now? I actually really need you to go deal with this mining problem. And shirts have been made. Who still has tattered apparel? Ram. What are you waiting on right now? Anything, really. The duster can go. Why don't you just drop it? Why don't you just not wear it? You can go wear a shirt, though. You can have a shirt if you want a shirt. And that should take care of tattered clothing. Why don't you throw this hood on while you're here? Anything else you could grab? I don't think we've done any jackets or anything yet. And we got the flower pot in there, so that's about the best they're going to get in terms of stuff. Nice stuff, anyway. You are a special MPP. You all are, yes. So Dave is the most licked YouTuber ever. Oh, can I make a video about that? That'd be a thing I could do. Could I make a video about being the most licked YouTuber ever? Hang on, I'm going to my channel, and I want to see things being licked. All right, I'm back. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now use the labor. Use the labor force when everyone wakes up. Use the labor force to carve right through this mountain and make some new areas over there. Because I've got 4 extra people, 4 extra pairs of hands. I may as well. What is this? Oh, it's 1 piece of cloth. Okay. Got some jade, too. I could start the idea of art going on. Yeah, I think I will. Production. Let's go to the art bench, and let's get that put right down here. Throw a chair here, and let's get another lamp going on. It's a little dark over here, isn't it? Yes, it is. New channel intro video idea, most licked YouTuber ever. Oh, good. Oh, it is cold in here, isn't it? 42 in here. Dang. I didn't realize it was that cold. What's your problem? Roaming monstrosities and something. Okay, cool. Hang on. I need to deal with temperature first. Let's get that to live here. And then we'll put 1 here and 1 over there. That should probably balance out. What are the roaming monstrosities? Oh, they're genetically modified somethings. It's cat chicken. It's cat chicken. It's 1 cat chicken. Okay, I think we can handle this one. It's a solitary cat chicken. Not like a lot of cat chickens, which would be admittedly terrifying. But it is a single cat chicken. Let's get you guys lined up over here. Okay, line yourselves up over there and see what happens. Suzabaka, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just lots of Dave saying, lick the stream. Oh, they'll be unhappy if they're not wearing flop hats. Too bad for them, because they're unhappy if they are wearing them. That's the thing. They're unhappy one way or the other, so it's largely irrelevant. They're going to be unhappy if they're not wearing, they're going to be unhappy if they're wearing their terrible hats. Speaking of which, why aren't your hats terrible? Oh, your hat is not quite terrible. You're right. Okay. I mean, I can make some more flop hats. That's no problem. It is a problem, actually, because we're making a lot of clothing right now. And you know, we'll throw that in. Where is... There we go. I can make a few of those if they're wicked into them. But they're going to be more sad just wearing the bunk ones. So that's why I'm not going nuts with that. We need the pets after Tittles. Yes, I know. I know. If only Tittles had not been eaten by whatever Tittles was eaten by. I know it was something. Oh, speaking of which, are any of you guys, whatchamacallit, night owls? Are any of you night owls? Psychically deaf. I'd be okay if... Wait, Purple Ram? Purple Ram? How do you think I'm not going to have Purple Rain stuck in my head now? I'm already singing it to the tune of Purple Ram. Yeah, you're all welcome now. Congratulations. This dude's name is Purple Ram. Just go ahead and imagine Purple Rain, and it just rolls right in. Rolls right into your skull. Oh yeah, that is definitely stuck in my head now. But I would be okay if Purple Ram joined us. There's some broad skills there that I can work with, especially that doctor one. I don't even know what that is. Coyote, you are not a night owl, and White is not a night owl. Okay, no night owls on board. It was the owl bear, right. Inspired surgery, cool. I don't really think we're doing anything with that right now. Coyote, what are you working on right now? The pants. All right, neat. That's cool. Great job on the pants. Keep working hard on the old tailoring there. Working morning shifts. So now I'm getting about 5 to 6 hours sleep. Yeah, welcome to my world, but I don't work morning shifts. I just get up really early to work on the channel. I don't... Well, I do know why, because I got a lot of work to do on the channel. White, what do you off to go do? You're hauling steel. Good. Okay. Anyone making a move on this piece? Okay, Pax, could you please go get that? I really need that mined out. And then you're going to do the other one after that, too. Purple Rain is not a song that gets stuck in my brain. Oh, it will be by the time I'm done. Yeah, it's well in there. Oh, it's deep now. That's pretty good, because I've had Wake Me Up Before You Go stuck in my head for about 5 or 6 days now. Simply because I did some wordplay on that for an upcoming video, and once it was there, it was just stuck in my head deep. Wow, this is cool. Now Wake Me Up Before You Go and Purple Rain are fighting it out in my head to see who's going to be the dominant song. My brain just absorbs songs and keep them stuck inside for months. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Dance with the Sheep. Welcome. Yeah, enjoy Purple Rain, or Purple Ram, as the case may be. Speaking of which, Ram, what are you up to these days? You're hauling stuff. Great. Good. Anything we could go and slaughter? No, we're still working on... Really? We're working on the tortoise? How hard is this? It's barely moving. How much effort did we have to put into this? You've injured it, and then you gave up. That nah, I can't do the tortoise thing anymore. All right. Let's make a plan here. Not much of a plan, to be sure, but a plan nonetheless. Let's do a marble wall here to here. All right, there we go. That's a start. And then another one could go, say, like this. And for now, I'm just going to put doors here and here until I figure out what else is going to go on in this neighborhood. Don't mention Baby Shark. I don't actually know how it goes. I've heard it once, but thankfully I didn't hear it enough, Spella, that it got stuck in my head. So I can't, like, I'm trying to think of it, and I can't really remember how it goes. Everyone say a catch song. Dave has songs in his head and he needs new songs so he can let it go. I have heard, and I kind of feel this is true, the way you get rid of it is you actually go and listen to it. So you put it on your reel-to-reel cassette player or 8-track or whatever it is you guys are into these days. And then listen to it, and then it goes out of your head. That's how you get rid of earworms. GeoGames, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hon. What are you doing? The sister wants to hang out tonight and watch Hocus Pocus 2. At our house? No, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's 100% fine. I obviously probably won't participate in the Hocus Pocus 2 thing, but that's cool. Is she coming here or are you going there? I don't really care either way. I just want to have an idea of what my evening will be. So okay. Here's a question. Here's a question. What is your default earworm? So you have no other song going in your head. That one pops in, and I'll tell you what mine is. Mine is Down Under by Men at Work. And it's that initial, what is that, like a cowbell at the beginning or something, that do. The second that just clicks right in. So my default earworm is Down Under by Men at Work. At the parents' house. Okay, you're going over there. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally cool. Whatever you want. I mean, she can come over here if she wants, but I'll just sit up here and play Fallout 4 probably. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. So what was I? Oh, yeah, default earworm. What is your default earworm? That doesn't work. I've been listening to changes for weeks every day. Well, the advantage there, Em, is that you've been listening to changes every day for weeks, which is awesome because it's Bowie. Kind of wanting to watch Hocus Pocus 2 over the past months. Already on my Halloween movie wish list. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Are you going right after work, or are you coming home first, or like what is your broad plan? I'm largely just figuring out how much Fallout 4 I'll be playing later, because when you're gone, nothing much changes, really. Nothing changes at all. So, back to Purple Rain. Speaking of which, Purple Ram, what are you up to? You're having a fine meal. Good for you, Chief. White, you're building a thing. Neat. Oh, now you're cutting down a tree to do it. How are you guys feeling, refugees? Oh, you're pretty good, okay. You're all right right now. I don't know what rec room you think is impressive, but I'm glad you like it. Ram, you could... Yeah, decent barrack. It could be better. All right, you slept in the cold. We're working on... Wait, why are you sleeping in the cold? The heater is in. Maybe it just went in. Maybe it just went in. You have an uncovered groin chest. Oh, dear. Oh, that's terrible. An uncovered groin chest. Coyote. What is going on with you? You have pants on. You probably don't like them. Yeah, you have tattered apparel now because those have just kind of... That's cool. I've got better pants for you. Not those ones. Go wear these pants, and there's got to be some kind of shirt I can find here. There we go. I got another shirt for you too, Coyote. Hang on. I'm going to get right with you. Come home, work out, shower, and then head over. That is fine. That is totally fine. Piano Man. Oh, that is a good earworm. That is a solid one. I mean good in the sense of the song. I'm neutral on Billy Joel in general. But that is a solid earworm. You know what's another solid one? It'll creep right in. It'll probably kick Purple Rain out. Rocket Man. Yep, that's in my head now. Yep, Rocket Man. Yeah, Elton John's Rocket Man. That'll go right in. In fact, I think that's just taken over from Purple Rain. Nope, Purple Rain's back. Okay. I'm trying to get Down Under to just get in there, but because that I'm familiar with that one. That's like my constant song going through my head. Really not even the whole song, just the first initial cowbell thing. So I've dealt with your tattered clothing. What are your other issues, guys? What's going on? You were disturbed, you were insulted, you have a dull barrack. Okay. Why don't I get a quick piece of art going here? Just one small sculpture. Okay, and let's make that not out of, clear all of that. Make that out of either jade or stone blocks. Either one will be fine. I don't really care who does it. I think there's only one person queued up to do art anyway. Shatner's version is grand. Oh, yeah, that is a good one. That is fun. That is a very good one. It's so Shatner. It's just so Shatner. There's nothing un-Shatner-esque about that. So you're doing this out of... Looks like you're doing that out of sandstone. That's fine, white. I was hoping for jade out of that, and I could have told you to just do it in jade, but I didn't. I'll put the art in their room, and hopefully that'll perk them up a little bit. I think the happier I can keep them, the less chance they're going to shoot us in the face. That seems to be my experience in the past. I don't know if that's the mechanic, but that's what I believe to be true. You're making some more sandstone blocks. Good. And then Piano Man is an awesome song, family favorite. Came on the radio when a car full of teenagers all started belting it out. Yeah, everybody knows Piano Man. There's no you can be an infant and know Piano Man. It is iconic. I mean, give Billy Joel this. He has written some really iconic songs. Like, I don't know where it was, but somebody described Billy Joel as a one-hit wonder. I'm like, is it a different Billy Joel? That guy's working on like Cher territory, where he's had a hit in every decade since he started writing music. Where are we at with the stone blocks? Oh, one more thing of stone blocks, and I can build my altar. If you could do that, please. Oh, Smash Mouth's All Star. Oh, that is a brutal one. That is brutal. Rocket Man while casually smoking during the whole thing. Well, it was, what, the 70s? It's probably the 70s. The 70s, everything was smoking. People, buildings, television, everything was smoking then. Everything smoked. 70s were, people like, oh, the 50s, everybody smoked in the 50s. No, look at the 70s. 70s was just a cloud of smoke. That's why the fashion was so bad. You couldn't see it anyway. It was just all in a cloud of smoke. You're just the royal tribute, guys. I actually don't really care much about you. I don't have any prisoners, and you certainly ain't getting any gold out of me. So no dice there. Okay, I think I can start my little mining expedition here. So let's get, again, if I've got the manpower, and there's not much else going on right now, I may as well. Let's get all of this carved out to here. And then when we get over there, I'll definitely put some doors or something over there so we're not completely exposed. Oh, hang on. I'll get it if M hasn't yet. No, M's already got it. Get on. Yeah, no, all of that, please. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. It's only so fast I can get them sometimes. That one can also go away. Yeah, we're working on it. The team is on this. Yeah, I know, Hurley. I never used to get chatbots before. Now they just pop right in. Okay, that should have gotten rid of all of them, I think. Maybe one more. I got a tag there. All right, that should... I think that's all of them. Between me and M, I think we got... Well done, M. That was good team effort there, actually. Good team effort there. Thank you, M. That was awesome. Have you de-weaponized the refugees? spare weapons in the stockpile. No, because when you have them drop them, they're disallowed. So they're around here somewhere. I just have to go through and allow them. There's one of them right there. It's a steel knife. I mean, it's not what I'm going to get like 2 pennies of silver on that. So yeah, I did have them drop all their weapons. Hang on, let me make 100% sure of that. Yep, you do not have a weapon. You do not have a weapon. No weapon and no weapon. Okay, good. Yeah, they don't have any weapons, but I also didn't allow their weapons, so they're somewhere on the map. Doesn't really matter. They're terrible anyway. Terrible anyway. Funky Town from Shrek. Funky Town's not that much of an earworm for me. Yeah, it should be, but it's not. Go team indeed. Yes, no, that was a good team effort. Me and M there just frantically scraping bots out of here. I never used to get chat bots. Now I get them. It's kind of odd like that. Monkey, are we getting this jacket done anytime soon? Yes, we finally made a jacket. Okay, if anyone wants to come and get a jacket, they can come and get a jacket. You need warm clothes. Who? Basically everyone. A party. Oh, cool. Well, I should really give them to the refugees, because it's going to make them happier. Ram, are you going to the party? Yeah, you are. I'm going to wait till the party's over, because that'll be a really nice mood boost for everyone. And then, if any of these guys want a jacket, they can go get a jacket. Hang on, coffee. There we go. Much better. All right. So the party's outside. Neat. Good party, guys. Well, you know, maybe it's like a picnic. Sort of an outdoors... What is it? It's 53 out. It's September. Yeah, it's kind of a last bash before winter. I get that. I get that. We do that kind of thing around my area. I'd like to have one last nice day out. It's not even that nice, but it's nice enough you can still go outside at 56. That's pleasant. Not warm, but not cold for people who do the sea thing. I was just writing the link down. Sorry, I'm sure they'll be back, Spella. I'm sure they'll be back. Don't worry about it. You'll get another shot at those. Nudie bots since Dave is so late night in RimWorld. I am not that late night. I just encourage nudist minotaurs. You know you do too. Don't you lie to me. Every darn one of you like, nudist minotaur? Really? Yeah, I'll check that out. I want to see what that looks like. There's not one of you in chat. Don't deny it. Every one of you, given the opportunity to see a nudist minotaur, would go ahead and go, yeah, I'll check that out. I'm not marrying it, but I'll definitely check it out. When I first started YouTube, they are all over my channel. Yeah, I know. They grab new channels really, really quick. And then they go away. You're right. There is a point where they go away. What do we make a masterwork now? Oh, it was a masterwork wooden small sculpture. I didn't think that was supposed to be wood. Did I keep wood on? Jade and stone blocks. Oh, it must have been when I first queued it up. All right. Well, you know what? While we're here, make 2 more. So yeah, wooden sculpture, sure. I will, I'll put that in the barracks. Hopefully that'll cheer those guys up a little bit. Be a slightly nicer barracks. Nobody's really making a move on the mining. And then when they're gone, I can disassemble that and sell it. I mean, it is a masterwork. They never have parties at the party spot. I don't have a party spot. That's why they don't have parties at the party spot. There's no spot for parties. Wow, we got a lot of corn. Boy, you get a good yield out of corn. Anything else going to be coming up before winter? Yeah, potatoes are ready to go, actually. And we'll get some rice. We might even get some cotton at the last minute. Just going to keep everything rolling on the growing thing. I do like tracking them down and removing them. And you are exceptionally good at it, Em. You are a brutal gardener, but fair. But fair. So yeah, no, when I get up in the morning and I go to my comments that were held for review, there's almost nothing ever in there. And I know for a fact I've gotten bots. I'm like, oh, M was all over this like a cheap suit. M just wrecked these people. How are we on the stone blocks? Yeah, just a few more, guys. Oh, you know what? You're probably not doing sandstone anymore. Could you do like a few more of those? If you could, please. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Don't Be Serious by Low Roar. I have no idea who or what that is. Are they new? If it's like less than 15 years old, I've probably never heard of it. I long ago hit that age where I'm like, I don't need any new music. Nope, don't need anything new. Got plenty of music. I have an acceptable amount of music. Don't really need to investigate any new music. I definitely hit the old guy, like, all new music sucks. I've just like, all new music is awful right now. Can't even with that. The kids today. What now? I'd love to get people going on the mining thing. While I've got the spare hands, I might just fiddle with some work policies here, kind of get that moving along. Maybe not you two. You two are terrible at mining, but, I mean, you'll get it done. And Pex, you're definitely number 2 on mining. You're number 1 on hauling. You don't need to be. Actually, you can be 3 on hauling for now, and you can actually be 3 on cleaning, because we've got some people doing that around here. There are comments held for review. Oh, yeah, Hurley, absolutely. 99 times out of 100, it's a bot. It's like a porn bot or something. Every now and then, it's one of you guys, just because of some, like, mildly offensive word that you may have put in there. So, not often. I just, every now and then, like, oh, I totally approve that comment. That's fine. It's just a regular viewer who said something, with a swear word in it or something. Yeah, it's almost always bots. It's almost always porn bots. Ambrosia Sprout. Okay, sure. We'll check that out. We will grab that. If nothing else, it's money. We can sell it to somebody. So get all of that and that bit. And then don't sew anything at all in there, please. No sewing. Thank you very much. Over to Pex. Now what? When it comes to music, I'm really old school. Dion, The Temptations, anything 60s or 70s too. Unless it's just lyricless lo-fi. Oh, that's a different taste than what I have. And I have a lot of different tastes. It's easier to go with what music I won't listen to rather than what music I will. Jazz is off the table. And let me tell you right now, I look at jazz like I look at anime. So, anime. I want to be into it. I do. I want to be one of those cool kids who knows all the anime stuff and is super into it. I'm just not. It leaves me cold. The only exception to this is Akira, because Akira is brilliant. Especially the first. Okay, so if you're going to watch the movie version of Akira, cool, because it's a great movie. Watch the original English dub, not the new English dub. The new English dub is actually more accurately translated. The old English dub, though, is far more poetic, though. The accurate translation is really... Anyway, long story short, back to jazz. Jazz like anime. Want to like jazz. Tried to like jazz. Had everyone and their brother saying, oh, you're just not listening to the right kind of jazz. I've listened to a lot of jazz. All different kinds. I don't like it. I just don't. It leaves me completely cold. It inspires zero emotion in me. And it kind of makes me want to punch it. Like, get to the point. Would you get to the point of whatever it is you're doing here? One of the worst nights of my life was an ex-girlfriend dragging me to a jazz scat show. The doodly doo boop bop doo bop bop nonsense. I almost punched everyone in the theater for showing up, and then the singer. That was a slow version of torture to me. Hang on, Spud. Ironically, talking about things that we have to approve. Oh, M already got it. Yep, M already got it. For obvious reasons, that was held aside, Spud. So, no, actually, Vampire Hunter D is very good, Spike Little Girl. You're not wrong about that. I don't dislike all anime. I just can't get into anime like the anime people do. Okay, there's some things that I do like. Vampire Hunter D is actually very good. You're right about that. Akira is brilliant. Jazz is terrible. Jazz is just terrible. Yeah, I don't like swing either, Hurley. No, that can just go away. Country music, nope, not happening. Nope. Don't want to hear about your truck or your ex-wife or your bottle of whiskey. Not interested. So Mrs. Dave does like country music, and so in the car it'll either be my music, which is loud and obnoxious or sad, and then her music. I'll go in the car and like, oh, Mrs. Dave was in the car the last time the country music channel is on, and it'll get stuck there for a little bit, and I realize that like 20 minutes have gone by, and I thought I was listening to the same song, but it was like 6 different songs. Like, how did that even happen? So yeah, the country music, no. Jazz, absolutely not. Used to like anime. Through the late teens, I just sort of stopped. Anime is a different culture. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I would like to be into it, but I just can't reach that mindset. I have a very eclectic mix. Some swinger jazz. Overall, won't like some big band songs. I like. No, I don't like that. I don't like big band or swing or any of that. How about Leonard Skynyrd? I like their music. I just don't like the vibe around, if that makes sense. So I respect them. They were clearly are. I mean, half of them are dead, and there's 9 different bands calling themselves Leonard Skynyrd right now. So I like their music. their music is undeniably good, but the Leonard Skynyrd vibe or culture, I guess, totally puts me off. Because it is kind of that, you know what, I'm not even going to describe it in the way that I want to describe it, because we try to keep it non-controversial around here. But that whole, like, Southern pride thing, that's just not Spud. That's just not something I can get down with. That's the nicest way I can put it, is that sort of Southern pride Leonard Skynyrd thing. I enjoy good music. Well, good choice, J-Mo. My wife likes Broadway show tunes. Oh, God, no. No. Awkward car rides. Yeah, it's depending on who's driving. That's how we do it in our family. If Mrs. Dave is driving, I'm listening to country right now. If I'm driving, she will probably put earphones on, because it's going to be wicked loud. I tell you, when Minor Threat gets going, oh, it gets loud around the old Dave car. Where are we at? I should probably play some RimWorld, huh? That's probably what people are tuning in for. I often wonder if people like tune in to see me play RimWorld, and then they're like, why is this guy talking about Leonard Skynyrd? What? I didn't sign up for this. It says RimWorld on the title. It clearly says RimWorld on the title. I just got done watching that Sailblazers thing. I thought I might check in on his RimWorld, see him live, and he's talking about Leonard Skynyrd. If we would like to make short earworms, yeah, actually, you can go to the Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. We've got a whole channel for that. We got a whole channel going on for talking about music, if that's the sort of thing that you want to do. Jade sculpture in. It's a good jade sculpture, too. Titled An Angry Burglar. On this work is an image of a field. A ram appears to the left of the main scene. That's it? That's kind of surrealist. That could almost be Dadaist. The title is An Angry Burglar, but it's a ram. And that's... I don't know what that is. I went about 2 months the last time with no idea what was happening. Good. Welcome to the channel. I was advising you to clear the owl bears out for park material. Yeah, Jayhawk, they're super fussy, though. Like, they're really, like, not into getting shot in the face much. Like, they're 70% not into getting shot in the face, which is a lot. That's someone who's saying to me, dude, I would really prefer it if you didn't shoot us in the face, because we're 70% going to come back and punch you in the face and eat you. So not so much with them. Now, when we have my walls up and the trap corridors up and operational, they'll just wander in. And that's just free hunting. You basically eliminate the need for hunting once the trap corridors go up. Oh, for God's sakes, again with this? Really, Chat 69? I have reported you. Don't make me report you for something worse. I'm reporting you for what you are. Don't make me go down the rabbit hole here and report you for some really bad stuff. Because I have that option, Chat 69. I have that option. I'm picking them off as fast as I can, guys. Hang on. I'm picking them off as fast as I can here. And you go away. Thank you. You can all report, by the way. You can just click on that and report that, and it will go away. I've never really had a day like this where so many of them are up. I get what you mean. Like it just for the music. I find new music about 10 years after it was popular. I think the last new music that I got excited about was probably St. Vincent. And that was a while ago. And I do like St. Vincent. It's really, she's a really great songwriter, really unique style. But that was probably the last artist that I started like, wow, this is really cool. I haven't heard something like this before. I think that was it. Yeah, St. Vincent. Great stuff. I very much enjoy, but I'm not actively seeking new music. I'm not accepting applications for new music. My files are closed. My file's closed with St. Vincent. I mean, maybe if something else pops up, but it's highly unlikely. Chat 69 is about to turn into Skynet. I reported one before someone took him down. Yeah, we do the best we can here. We do the very best we can. I think we've got Chat 69 out for now, unless Chat 69 is going to pop back. I've reported them. I can report them for stronger things. I do try to be accurate of what they are. But I bet if I made it stronger, they might go away. Well, at least YouTube might make them go away faster. Probably not, though. They're just going to come back. Next time it'll be Chat 70, and then Chat 71, and then Chat 72. What could I be doing around here? Ooh, we need meat. Like now. There's not... Okay, we can go get that one rabbit. Everything else on the map is either going to fight back, explode, or eat us. And I don't like the sound of any of that. I could put a team together and go take out some muffalos. We're not very well equipped, though. The rifle, the revolver, the knife, and a knife. Yeah, we're not really kitted out for combat right now. What's your opinion on communism? I have none. Yeah, no, I have none at all. Oh, M's ready. Okay, yeah, M is ready. Finger on the left click button, ready to go. Ready to go there. Owlbears are made of meat. Jayhawk, let's review. 70% chance to go hostile. Let's review. 70. If I was going to do that, I'd go after the muffalos. At least they're only at 10%. But we've got one bolt-action rifle and one revolver. I don't usually do organized hunting parties until we're a little better armed than that. And it's not like we don't have food. I just can't put fine meals together. That's all. In fact, I'm going to up the amount of simple meals that we're making. I see we're being a little slack, speaking of which, on making the meals. Monkey, I know you've got a lot going on with the tailoring. But I'm going to put tailoring to 2. I think we've got the clothing thing covered. Pun fully intended there. Jayhawk does really want me to go get that owlbear. Yeah, exactly, Jayhawk. I've only got 2 guns and they both suck. Twitter wouldn't. I used to follow a reporting account. It could take a month for stuff to be removed and to be lower. Yeah, no surprise. And they just come back anyway. There's no... All you can do is get rid of them for now. They're weeds. They'll pop back up sooner rather than later. White, now that I put the art in here, how do you feel about your barracks? Impressive. -1. Impressive. Well, it's better than not. You like your flop hat. Good. I'll see if I can put some more of those together. You're luxuriantly comfortable. Is that a nice bed? It's a good bed. It's not a bad bed. Good bed there. Good bed there. Donkey, how'd we do for you? A normal bed. That's fine. And a good double bed. Pex, how are you fitting in? You really, you're pretty chill. No recent conquest. Okay, so we're going to have to go... Well, you're just going to be fussy all the time, because we're not going to war every day. It's not that kind of party. Watching on TV, but chatting on my phone. Pro chatter. Well done, Baked Potato. Welcome. I'm no good at the whole chatting on the phone thing. I've tried that with streams, and I just can't. I got to be at a keyboard for that kind of nonsense. Coyote's getting in here with some mining. That's cool. I'd like to carve out maybe another bedroom soon-ish. There's no particular reason I can't map that out a little bit. So what if this bedroom went like here, and then it came out a little bit here, and then a little bit more like that. Oh, no, not like that. A little bit more like that. That's a decent-sized bedroom. I mean, decent. It's a huge bedroom for one of these people. We could just have the refugees cover a big area with wooden traps. That'll get some animals one way or the other. Yeah, it will. Your coffee looks dangerously low. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone, Spella. He gets a muffalo head in the bed if he dares. I know. I really can't hunt muffalos with them here. No, that's not going to work out. No. We'll take on the owlbears with terrible weapons first. Oh, now we're all into mining. Now we're wicked into mining. Mining's happening all the time now. Great, good. We must have run out of other things to do. The place does look pretty clean. That's not a lie. Whoever was in charge of hardcore cleaning. Oh, my sandstone blocks are done. Neat. Let's get a thingamajiggy here. An altar. Large altar, please. Out of sandstone. Let's put that right here. Oh, that's going to work out nice. People are going to like that when that's done. How are we on wood? Oh, I've got almost 1,000 pieces of wood. We're fine on wood. Nobody panic. Everything's fine on wood. Finally playing Molded Rim. Modded? Oh, Modded Rim. Oh, yes. Baked Potato. Yeah, we are. Yeah, just as a change of pace. Just something. The mod list is down below if you want to check it out. But there's a lot of big stuff in here. Not a lot of small stuff in here. I didn't go small on the mods. We have nudist minotaurs, if that helps. We've seen one today. A nudist minotaur popped by and had some lunch and then left. It was very rude. I think it was very rude anyway. And you know what? While I've got all these extra hands, let's start to get all of this smoothed out. Got to get some power in here at some point. Get all of that done and that. And then, you know what? You can just keep that train a-rolling there. Bring that all the way down there like that. All right, and that'll look nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Remember to lick the stream. Tastes like owlbear beef. Yay? Yum? Maybe yum? Not 100% on yum for that. Well, now what am I going to have for dinner if Mrs. Dave's gone? That just throws off my whole day. Oh, does somebody need to... Did we lose power somewhere? Why are we a little shy on power? We might just be using too much power. Do I have a broken power line somewhere? That's possible. No, that all looks like that's fine. I could... Actually, I've got space here. I could easily throw up another... Oh, there's a raid. Right. Monsters are coming. What is it? It's one rust monster. Okay, I think we can cope. I think that's fine. Oh, hey, there's steel down here, too. Somebody go get that. I think we can cope with that. All right, that's a thing we can do. Go here, guys. And then we'll fight off a rust monster. It'll be some meat. Not owlbear meat. Baked potato. Okay, M's already cornered the market on I can't do anything but love muffalos. I can't do the same thing with owlbears. There's got to be something on the map I can eat. You guys come back here. And then you two... No. All right, just do this one at a time. You're in a weird spot. You come over here. You come over here. So hopefully we don't get hit by friendly fire. And then come on in here and hit the owlbear. Hitting the owlbear. Here we go. It's not the owlbear. It's the rust monster. I meant rust monster. Monkey, you should probably leave. Yeah, you should go away. In fact, Monkey, you're free to go. How injured are you? You have one cut. You're going to be fine, kid. Be totally fine. Stop whining about things. Moon, you're free to go. If you two could just actually finish this thing off, that would be great. Thank you. And then we will eat this. Oh, you know what, though? Those turn out as insect meat. That's actually technically insect meat, so no joy there. Oh, well, that's fine. It's all fine. As someone with a husband, I can take it or leave it, but he is handy and looks scary. Wait, what now? Polish Spaniard, welcome. Watching your Project Hospital. Very funny. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's see a live stream of that. Oh, I mean, that would be great, but Project Hospital takes forever to play. It would be a very, very, very long live stream, but very good to see it. I'm glad you're enjoying Project Hospital. I had a ton of fun watching, or playing that, rather, as you can see. What are we talking about with M? What's going on now? Why is... I'm just concerned, M, because if you're talking about Mr. M, as Mr. M's legal counsel, which I am, I need to know if something involves him. In Samoan, preferably. Owlbears are my spirit animal. Well, they're also my spirit lunch. Right? My spirit lunch going on here. Not eating owlbears might be safer than not eating muffalo. Well, in the strictest technical sense, yes. Didn't you say insect meat is okay for food? I believe I did. Jayhawk, it's good that you're here, because you remember way more about what I've done than I have. Are you taking notes? I should take notes when I do this. Where is... Yeah, Monkey. Somebody should probably deal with that. I think everyone's got sort of a broad medical sense here. Go tend to Monkey before the little cut gets any worse. Yeah, no immediate danger. It's a tiny cut. But go ahead and just take care of that, just so Monkey can get back up on his or her feet. I don't remember the gender of Monkey. I don't remember the gender of anyone here in RimWorld. Now what? Now what? We've done that. We're getting the mining going on. In fact, we've pretty much completed this bedroom. I'm going to make that into a bedroom. That's what I'm going to do. So what have I got? I've got a lot of marble. Let's do some marble floors. Sort of here-ish. Marble. There we go. Put those in there. If I can get one of the other refugees to get their own bed, that's not the worst idea. That's not the worst idea at all. We're talking about husbands in general. Yeah, but I've got to, again, anything that concerns Mr. M, I need to be appraised of as his legal counsel, which I am. So, in Samoan. So, you know, I try to do the best I can for all of my clients, and Mr. M is my only client. So, you know, I certainly want to work hard for that. Let's get a wooden dresser going here. I won't be able to get any... Well, I say I won't be able to get any light in here. I could put a torch in here. Hang on. That'll probably stretch from A to B. So put this up here and then across here. And I bet I can get a light to stretch right over into that room. You really gave me a good laugh. I'll remember that one. Maybe say it was earn a semi-annual compliment. Steph, welcome, welcome, welcome. What did you miss? We had an actual nudist Minotaur, Steph. Yep, yeah, an actual real live Minotaur with no clothing. Finally stopped by. Are they still eating simple meals? Yes, because we're basically out of meat. So we were making fine meals, and we're back down to simple meals at this point. Where are we at with that? Yeah, we've got 18 simple meals, which is not nothing, but I'd like to see more simple meals. And we've taken you. Yeah, I took you off crafting as number 1, so you should be hyper concerned with cooking. I don't suppose there's any new animals on the map, are there? Nope, lots of boom rats. I got nothing to hunt. I'm not taking on a rhinoceros or an owlbear at that point. We're discussing how great husbands can be. Mr. M is very handy. He is, when he's not exploding things. Looks like Mark Bolan with tattoos. Oh, Mr. M has a neck tattoo? I would never wear one, but I appreciate people who do. Did we recruit them? No, they just stopped. Oh my god, with Chat 69 again. Hang on. They're going by so fast that I can't even get them. Really, Chat 69? Today's your day, huh? You looked at this live stream and said, there's the guy I want to just put myself all over there. We're working on it. The team's on it. The team is on it. Hang on. There's another one gone. Really, Chat 69? Does anyone want to go? Is Chat 69 streaming? Can we go see? Can we go bomb their channel? That would be fun. Chat 69. I absolutely assure you, I have no interest in what you're selling. I'm a happily married man. I have no interest in adult dating of any kind. I didn't like adult dating when I was an adult. There we go. Okay. All right. We're back to normal. No, Steph, we didn't recruit them. He just came by to have lunch. Not our lunch. He brought his own lunch. Really, he was trespassing. So he came up with no clothes on, except a veil. He was wearing a veil. So his identity was disguised. Although we could clearly see he was a Minotaur, and indeed naked. Those parts were very visible. And then he came in and had a snack, and then he left. Unfortunately, we did not recruit him. If they are streaming, we do not want to go there. No, you're probably right, MPP. You're probably very right. I've got enough problems with my computer without getting a bunch of viruses locked into it. You were probably exceptionally right. That is exactly the stream we do not want to go to. Correct? Well done. Well done. I don't want to see that tonight. Yeah, it's a little late in the day for that. Maybe at lunchtime when I have more energy. I don't know. Floor sorcerer. What? No, I don't. I probably won't do that. I will do one of these derelict laboratories things, but not today. We're not really equipped to leave. Royal Ascent can just sit there forever. Now what? The altar is coming along. Okay, we're very busy. There's a lot going on here. Except Ram. Purple Ram is out playing horseshoes. Good job, Purple Ram. Well done you. Well done you. If there's... sounds like your real workplace. Do you have a lot of naked Minotaurs in your workplace? Is Donkey wearing a lamp on his head? It's possible. It might be a blue light bulb. Sure, to alert you when Donkey is coming. No, I think it's just a hairstyle, but it might be a light bulb. It's funnier if it is. Let's do, I think, another art piece. 'Cause I've got some jade kicking around. In fact, you know what? Do 2 of those. I may as well take advantage of the fact that we've got these people here to get some art done so I can sell it to somebody later. Until we get into the narcotics trade, of course. Now what? Steel under control. Good. There's the rust monster coming in. Yeah, I think we are okay with insect meats, so we can probably just put that into a meal. Our colonists won't mind it too much, but, well, Pex will, because he's not of our ideology. But the refugees are not going to dig that in the slightest. Like, not even a small amount. I should start thinking this would be a great spot for a pen of some sort. I should start getting that going now. That's not the worst idea I've ever had. A naked Minotaur sitting in your kitchen is probably enough sexiness for a day. It is, Bettina. You're right. It is. Wait, what do I mean about raids? Probably. Whatever I meant, Spike Little Girl, I may or may not have meant. I'm not sure exactly to what you're referring there. I'm going to start the concept of a pen going on here. I don't have any animals. but I want the potential for animals later. So cancel. Actually, you know what? I want that do I want that a little bit bigger? I do. Cancel that and cancel this bit like that. And then I want to make that a little bit bigger. So there to there, down to there, and over to there. All right, put a gate in there somewhere. Wooden fence. Yeah, wooden fence, please. But no. Oh, wooden fence gate. That's what I mean. A fence gate. Put one there and there. And then later I'll mess around with that. Their ideology might like insect meat. It might. It might. It absolutely might. But it's not common. I mean, most people... I don't like insect meat. Oh, the altar's getting to be almost vaguely sort of done. The Church of Do Whatever You Feel. Or you kind of do whatever you feel. Oh, we've made a bunch of flop hats. Donkey, would you like a flop hat back? Are you sad because you don't have one? You're actually not, but, you know, you could have one if you wanted one. Why don't you wear that? And go ahead and wear that. Let's see if that makes you slightly happier. You a little happier? Yeah, you're a little tiny bit happier. Cool. There you go. All right, you slept in the cold. Why? It's 70 degrees in here. It's not that cold. 70 degrees is a perfectly sensible temperature. You could use the ruins north of the pen for a barn. I probably could. Yeah, this could come down and be a barn of sorts. That's actually a table. I'm going to uninstall that right now, and then we'll do something with it later. It's a slate table. I might find a home for that somewhere. I could put it in the kitchen, maybe, as a backup table, in case the table is full. I realize this channel is about as PG-13 as a Disney movie. The kids don't get it, but the adults do. Thank you, MPP. Thank you. I've been working on that for years. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm shooting for. Is that it's going to go over kids' heads, but you guys get it. You know what I'm talking about. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, that kind of thing. Thank you. Fried scorpion is not bad. I will pass. Donkey's room isn't vented. Oh, right. Donkey, I was looking at these three. You're absolutely right. You were 100% correct. No wonder she slept in the cold. Or he. Don't know. Don't care. Let's get that vented. I was looking at the other three. There we go. I forgot Donkey had her own room. Speaking of which, Donkey, you could get, like, something nice in there. You want a flower pot? Everybody likes flowers, except for people who don't like flowers. Oh, yeah, that makes so much more sense. Heater here, heater here. Yeah, it is 46 degrees in Donkey's room. You ain't wrong, Donkey. You ain't wrong. Shelter for a civil servant, you say. Okay. So somebody's coming over. Ooh, scroll of animate objects. Not as cool as it seems, honestly. Never really found a use for that. I might get it anyway, though, because Jade 120 is pretty good. Or Plasteel 233. I mean, I'm taking it. I just don't know what I want. I kind of maybe want the Plasteel. Okay, that's fine. Grab that. Gonzalez is here. Somebody's got to get kicked out of bed. Sorry in advance. Actually, I could just put... Hang on. No, I got this. I got this. Donkey, you know how you used to have your own room? You don't anymore. You're going to have to go live in the barracks. This bed, I'll wait till Donkey wakes up. I'll be polite, I guess. I'll be polite. People often say Disney is for kids. It's actually not. No, it's not really. No, I mean, some of it is, certainly. Gonzalez, talk to me about yourself. You're not going to do anything. I know that. You're going to do nothing at all. But you will at least go get rested if you get in a fight or something. Okay, Gonzalez, this is now going to be your bed. Not Donkey. Gonzalez. And then this will be Donkey's bed, because someone would actually kind of get right on that if they could. Work on that bed, please. Kind of quickly, please. Disney says a good job of making kids' movies that the parents won't totally hate watching. Well, there's their skill set. Because then they get everyone to go to the kids' movies. And the parents are like, oh, God, I don't want to go to a kids' movie. Because the parents know they'll get some laughs out of it. All right. Donkey, where'd you go? Good news, Donkey. This is a heated room. You're going to love that part. Gonzalez, not so much. Actually, that being said, I could put... It is getting to be winter. I should probably put another heater on this side of the room, or the sort of bedroom lineup here. That's probably smart. Okay, Pods are here, and Gonzalez is here. Okay, neat. Is my Plasteel here? No, I think that's when he goes. I didn't even look, Gonzalez. How long are you here for? 14 days. Okay, we're stuck with you for a while, aren't we? So they thought the hurricane was coming here for the longest time and work was canceled. Hurricane doesn't show up. Nice. Good. Excellent. Well, I mean, that is kind of good. Got a week off and no hurricane. That's really the best of both worlds. Everybody's happy at that point. Yeah, as I thought, they're going to take basically forever to do the wooden pen. They always do. I never understand that. And my altar is done. Cool. All right. I could begin a conversion ritual already. If I did, 73% chance of that working. Because I do got to get Pecs converted. Room impressiveness could be better. Could be better. If I put one of the jade statues over here. No, do allow it, but install it like right. I should put it right in the middle so it affects everything, I suppose. Put that, yeah, right behind the gathering spot here, so it's all nice and aligned. That'll work out well. When it comes to adult humor, I prefer anime or Marx Brothers. Yeah, you're never going to go wrong with the Marx Brothers. You can't fool me. There ain't no sanity clause. Somebody want to move that real quick? Because we're going to try a conversion ritual, kids. See if we can kind of get Pecs on board a little bit more with do whatever you feel. He's not doing whatever I feel. What? It's a raid. Okay. Neat. Cool. It's one guy. Wait, it's a Minotaur. Are you naked? You are not. Don't. Stand down, everyone. Stand down. I mean, they're a little bit naked in that they don't have any pants on. But they are wearing a hat, a shirt, and a parka. Okay, from the waist up, this Minotaur is very clothed. Waist down, not so much. Does that count as naked? I don't know. You tell me. All right, you're incoming. Great, cool, neat. And how far away are you? You are very far away. Team, can we get a little team going together here? I didn't actually see if you were going to do the hangout or if you're attacking immediately. You seem to be making a fair beeline for us here. So I assume you're attacking. And if you're not attacking immediately, we're going to shoot you in a sec. So, there's that. All right. Dan and Pecs. Just, Pecs, can you not cross the line of fire, please? That'd be great. And then come back down here. Oh, you're actually shooty. I don't like shooty. Somebody come down and wail on this guy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're hitting him. Get in a little bit more there. A little bit more. Beating him up. Try not to get shot, guys. If you could. Okay, and he's dead. Problem has been solved. And he has once again dropped some more jade. Neat. We can allow the dead body. I'm kind of thinking of just, allowing us to chop up humans. Because we're into that. We like eating humans around here. It's do whatever you feel. It is a pantsless Minotaur. It's a pantsless Minotaur. Not technically naked, but pantsless nonetheless. So, fairly naked. Is the generator out of fuel? No, it is not. Oh, the wind turbines are barely moving here. Okay, I got to get to geothermal. We're about halfway there. That's not too bad. I can cope with that. Let's get that moving back again. Did I ever make a Hall of the Dead? I feel like I was going to, and then I sort of didn't. I got a lot of steel for the guys to be hauling, too. Were those components? Yeah, they are. All right, remember those are there. I won't, but I'm going to pretend that I'm going to remember that those are there. Where are we at on the refugees? They've been here for a while now. Huh. And they haven't tried to kill us yet. That's pretty good, right? That's a good thing. Can we eat the Minotaur? I think we might eat Minotaur. Hang on. We're gonna eat people. So corpses, human-like corpses, can now go in here. No, hang on. We already had that set up. All right, stranger corpses can go in here. We're not doing any. Oh yeah, Minotaur corpses can definitely go in here. Yeah, we're eating Minotaurs now. And then I gotta queue that up in the meals. Hang on. We can totally make meals out of Minotaurs. Go to. Oh, good. Is Minotaur meat its own thing? It sure is. And insect meat, for that matter. Anything else that we're not eating? Wait, what animal products are we not eating? Oh, fertilized eggs. Yeah, that's fine. Insect jelly. Any reason we can't eat insect jelly? I think it's actually pretty good. Okay, back to work, everyone. Good news, team. We're eating Minotaurs now. Pantsless is naked enough for me. I think it is for most people, Steph. I think pantsless, you're going to say, you're basically naked. We can see the important bits. You're basically naked. For anyone. Man, woman, Minotaur, doesn't matter. You're going to go ahead and say, that's a pretty naked person. They might be wearing a shirt and a jacket and a hat, but everything else is not so clothed. So, yeah, basically naked. Would that count as cannibalism? Well, considering I just queued them up to eat people, then yes. Actually, did I do that in the meals? I don't think I did. And you know what? Now that I think of it, I don't want human corpses here. So, definitely not colonist corpses. Wait. This is my freezer. Okay. Minotaur corpses, yes. And that's basically fine. Okay, I think I've done that the way I wanted to do that. That's probably reasonably accurate. Oh, and I got to remember to set the butcher thing up too. So yeah, cut up whatever you feel. So human-like corpses, hybrid and paragon. Human hybrid, yeah, sure, put those in there. Human-like, show me human-like. Yeah, minotaurs, we're totally eating those now. We're into that. Okay, yeah, any minotaur corpse, go ahead and chop that up and eat it. It's totally fine. If you're a human and an animal, do you see a doctor or a vet? Why not both? Why not make it a date? All right, everyone's asleep. Dan, how'd you fare with that, Dan? Oh, yeah, you're fine. You're totally fine, Dan. And Monkey, I see you're spending a long time in bed with this one tiny little cut. Tiny, tiny little cut. The only thing you're wrong is you're moving 4% slower than you used to. I do that before I have coffee. Gonzalez, we still haven't done your thing, so it's going to be cold in there. But Donkey, you should be happier now because we've got heat. Impressive Barrack, it's still a -1. But you're basically chill. You're actually pretty good with what I provided for you. I dropped a fry in my knitting bag. Right. Yeah, we'll let the dogs get it. The dogs will find it. Dogs will find anything. Dogs will find absolutely anything. Oh, and let's get a door on this as well. Furniture, no. Structure, door here. And, oh, I was going to put a light in here. That was the whole point of that. Let's get a light to go right over there. And that will help everyone work a little bit faster, I guess. I think you are better off because you can see either or. I'm not involved in this conversation, am I? No, I clearly... Oh, it's the vet one again. Okay, right. Ah, okay. The thing that I was going to do. Right. So let's just see what happens with the conversion ritual. Okay, it's definitely more impressive in here. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's get 77% chance. That's pretty good. We're going to try and convert Pex to our ideology here, mostly so he'll start eating people. Because I'm worried that he's not eating enough people. And we've got people. We may as well be eating them. We don't say vet at our house. He has to go to the dog tour. Aha! I see what you did there. Dog tour. Because it's like a doctor, but for dogs. I see what you did there. I get that. Pex, how'd you do? Are you into us yet? Effective conversion ritual. Right on. Right on. Are you in fact converted? Are you into us now? Delivered solid arguments. Kept the crowd entertained. Good, that's what I like out of a conversion ritual. Okay, great, cool. Pex, are you, like, into our things now? No, you're into Purple Justice. Hey, who isn't? I hear ya. Purple Justice, but it's pretty low. I mean, it's not that low. It's about halfway low. So we didn't actually convert you, but you're well on your way. You're halfway thinking that Purple Justice ain't the right path for you. These sriracha chicken meat bars aren't bad. Welcome, Bobcat. Welcome, welcome. Okay, what is my next move around here? Is there any wildlife that I could be slaughtering? Oh, yeah, the does are back. Yep, take those guys out immediately. Immediately. And that'll be some good meat coming in. We'll probably be able to make a few fine meals with that. We're still working on geothermal. We will be for a while. I should start to... This is obviously definitely going to be a prison. That's not going to be anything but that. I can shuffle a few things around and get a table in here. They'll appreciate that. But I should start working on some kind of medical barracks, medical area here. And haul all of those, please. Okay, and then when these guys go, hopefully they're not going to try and annihilate us. But when they go, I should have most of this done to what I want it to be. I hope, anyway. Oh, speaking of which, close the door. That's a great idea. How about we just didn't have a wide open spot here? Not that the base is sealed off, but, you know, one less way to get in is one less way to get in. How about a marble door right here? All right. The German equivalent of vet shall not be named in our house. The cats will just drop from the face of the earth. Somehow landed on a map with little to no animals. I've actually got my little messing around on my own time thing. I've got a pretty decent map going on. I got a lot of steel. A lot of steel. There we go. My thing's done. Neat. I don't have any animals to put in. Is there anything on the map I want? Not really. Rhinoceroses, maybe. 30% chance they're going to attack us, though. No, that's fine. Go kill a few rats while you're out and about, and squirrels. Just get a whole bunch of meat coming in. Who's in love with who? Pex and Donkey. Oh, that's nice. Problem is Donkey's going to leave, Pex. Donkey better join then. Does that make you wicked happy, by the way? Yeah, that's a +7 right there. Neat. Yeah, that's a good +7. Okay, maybe Donkey will stick around. That'd be cool. That'd be nice. All right, guys, I think that is where I will call it a day on RimWorld for today. I think we'll end it there. Things are still stable. Things are basically going okay. I don't really have any major issues in RimWorld right now. I'm sure we will. We all remember the Great Pantry Fire. How can we forget it? Or the hatching of the freezer ducks. But for right now, we're just going to keep carving out this mountain and putting some more bedrooms in there. Because you know there's going to be way more colonists than this if I have my say in things. Guys, I am going to check out there. I will let you go do far, far more important things to do with your day than watching this ridiculous nonsense. But thank you so much for coming by. I absolutely love doing this for you. I have such a good time doing this. When I say I ran to get this done, I ran to get this done. I was out of breath starting this stream because I was excited to do it. Also, I was running very, very, very late. So there was that too. We will do some more Dinkum tomorrow. Figure out what we're going to do with that over the long term. And then we'll do some more RimWorld next time. Guys, thank you again. I love doing this, and you guys never, ever disappoint me. I will see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, you know where to find me. Goodbye, and